Alright, hi guys. So I'm gonna do a reading log or aka a book review on Sparkling Fire out of Sparkingly, not Sparking Fire out of Fate. I love Richard Kimmer. I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounced her last name wrong, but I love her books. I love A Curse of Dark and Lonely series. The trilogy is so good. Please read that her other works and from her because that book is so good. And I just really rank all her books that I have picked up from her and her writing. So when I heard of this book, it's called Fortune Silvers into Stars and then Carving Shadows into Gold. And I have read both of those books and absolutely love them. So I was like, okay, let me just read the last book in this series. It's a trilogy, hopefully. But I don't mind if there's more books. I think it's gonna be a trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. And so I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Now, the king is kind of like one of them is a jerk, and nobody wants him. I can't remember. I think it's Alec that nobody wants, and there's Alec and Tycho, and it's like I don't know. It's really good though, and they're trying to fight for the queen, and obviously to rule and be the heir of the throne. Now let me just read you the. Oh, by the way, I give it a 5 stars, obviously. Let me just read you the flap, and then might go over some tabs at all, but. It's these broken loyalties, uncertain fates, two kingdoms hanging in the balance. Leon has grown closer to Queen Leah Mara and Shallow. Bonded by the secret magic they share, but the magic can stay hidden only so long, especially when a dangerous plot on the Queen's life forces Callian to work with the men who betrayed her. In Amber Fall, Tycho and Jax are struggling to rebuild their connection after months apart. Complicated when they learn of truth bringers causing trouble at the borders, sent to investigate together. Jax and Tycho soon discover that the rebellious faction has formed a devil's bargain with the magic scravers to destroy human magic once and for all. When their mission reunite them, Tycho, Jax, and Killian face threats from all sides. They have one last chance to save their magic, and their kingdoms are risk losing everything. War has interrupted, love is tested, and without sacrifice, magic could destroy everyone. Oh, so by the way, BTW, this book is like a Beauty and Abuse retelling, if you didn't know. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm just so excited about this book because I love this book. The map is super cool. I love any fantasy books that have a map, and this is really cool. Okay. It says, this fire is hot, making my wounds ache, but I asked Iga to smother the flames a week ago. She refused. She claims that I summoned ice in my sleep, and she wants to spark out our Scraver magic to linger in the air. She doesn't want any risk of Sawyer or his minions fighting us until I can heal and protect myself. And they're in this kind of cave. And she's dying of miserable heat. She's on the fire and smog, and her eyes are falling asleep, and she in this cave, and it's empty, and like, she's not happy about it, and she has to stay there, but everything is destroyed because of the allies, and there's a fighting, and there's a war, and so she makes hide in the cave, and they want to use magic to try to like flee from this war and all this, and they're gone on days without food because of this war, and like it's tempting for that. They find it tempting that maybe if I just escape, I can like get food, I can get help, I can escape here and I live somewhere else. But then they're like, no, like don't do that, because, but like I want to heal with magic and try to find a way to escape, and they're like, oh, but the king will attack you, King Sever will attack you, and with anyone in his path. I mean, he almost killed Tycho, and like she just like wants to leave and flee, and then there's this infection that's going to kill her, and she's like, well, I can just reveal my hidden magic and make it, and she's like, well, right now it's not a secret that magic doesn't belong in this palace. Not now, not after everything happened. And it's like, well, without magic, how could I make myself leave? But there's so much threats about magic, and it's a Trinket Grey has been gone for 2 weeks, and most people believe he took every scrap of magic with him. I hear the relief among the palace staff. Aaron got glad he's gone from Salhal, thinking the absence of magic means there won't be any other threats to the palace. So, I mean, but they don't see the darker effects of his meeting, like the sorrow that began to overtake the entire palace in the morning after he left. I'm not sure how many people truly miss him. So, that's that. And then the shadow falls over his face. The king has ordered his army to return to Emberfall. The king has ordered his army to return to Emberfall, along with the remaining officials who had sworn to him. They departed at midnight. And it says, he only had to Ember's shoulder to stand on his side until the queen and I emerged from his palace and led our powers to the effort, powers that we were from the power that we were not supposed to have. Most people think that we're safe from the scribers now that the magic has been banished from Salhal. But every now and then I feel the sparks and stars in my blood, and I know it's gone. Not from me, and not from the queen. And it's like, now just having nightmares about the battles and not using the magic, and so she just like wants, and all she sees is that, and she just really wants to leave, and she just feels so awful, but she can't use magic, and she's like, I feel so betrayed, so because, and she's like, I shouldn't be dreaming about her. My sleeping thoughts insist on showing me Callie, and there should be visions of her controlling the monster, not being attacked by it, because she lied, she betrayed me with her magic, but she also saved me. And so, it seems no scarier attacks have been reported in Salhal. The king's magic is gone, and Kalia should be too. She's a danger to the queen, and she's a danger to the princess, so I gave her the ultimatum. I told her to leave. So this queen is very ruthless and brutal, and nobody likes her. And I believe she might die. But I wonder if it's not loyalty that's stopping her, but fear of retaliation. We all saw what King did during the uprising, and I already have heard about what happened when Scavers attacked him right here on the palace grounds. It's a quick path to treason. And I want to know if magic is truly gone. I want to know if the queen is safe. So, and I hate this part of myself. It feels like weakness. Magic should be banished from Shallow. If Kelly shared the powers, she should be banished as well. And it says, the king loved to protect Salhal. He is not my enemy. And she's like grieving because the king, like, you're grieving the loss of the king. She says, I'm not grieving. He's not dead. It's like, forgive me. So, sucks that magic is gone and all these attacks and infection is going on and they can't do anything about it because the queen and king are so stupid. Okay, so it says, I was just, Tycho could speak truth without the pressures of magic and royalty or the threat of treason and war weighing us on us both. So basically, he's like so good at like speaking the truth into the public eye. And so I hope magic is restored so they can just like get out of it. Because that's all they're doing is like they're trying to find treason. They're trying to kick the king and queen out, and that's all that's been going on in the past 50 pages. It's like, who should I kick out? I don't know what else to say besides that they want to leave and escape and use magic and magic, but they can't because there's just infection and they're kind of stuck because the king and queen are very like at a war with each other and they just don't like each other because the magic is not there and they want to get out. So I think that's basically all I can do. And now she feels betrayed for when the queen has used magic to save a life. And like now they're against it and now magic is bad. And I'm like, trying to make allies and form an alliance or something and try to get your magic back so that way the kingdom is restored. So I think at the end, one of the king dies and gets attacked and killed. So yeah, that's all I can tell you without it being so repetitive because that's kind of like what goes on in the first 50 pages of this book. So, nevertheless to say, I think that's the best summary that I can do, and I'm sorry to sound so quick and short about it, but that's all I can do. You just gotta read the books in this trilogy in order to understand why both King Alec and Tycho are kind of at war, why they hate each other, why they hate the queen. You just gotta be in for one. I can't believe I'm talking like this, but you just gotta be in the know. And the more you know, the more the book will make sense. The more the series will make sense because it is a trilogy. So once you read all 3 books, you would finally realize and come to the conclusion as to whose team and whose side you are, whether you're King Alec or King Tycho, and you'll get more involved in the story, in the world building, in the characters' development, and the plot will make more sense. So sorry for being so fast and quick and not doing a proper justice of this book, but I don't want to spoil it on the other hand. So, with that being said, I give all the book in this series a 5 out of 5 stars, and this book especially. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys in my next reading vlog or book review. I hope you decide to pick up these books out. Please check out other works from Bridget Kimber. My favorite series is the Curse of Dark and Lonely trilogy. I feel like a Curse of Dark and Lonely series and this series kind of go together because it's all about Emberfall and Sal Hallow and it's a beauty-based retelling. Now I think it might be a spin-off series. Forging Silver to Stars, Carving Shadows into Gold in this one. So it kind of like a continuous flow of the same characters, the same setting. So please just read A Curse of Dark and Only series trilogy first, and then read this trilogy next. So I hope this makes sense. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video, and bye for now.